welcome into the studio. Welcome back to the studio, I guess it could be if you just got done watching our latest Todd's Tips video. This is our numbers video. It is Wednesday when we are doing this because we are going to Michigan to see Mom's side of the family. So Thursday,
2.5 days in.
So Thursday and Friday, we will not have on our numbers. So it's going to be a little bit shorter numbers, maybe for some of us. Maybe not for some of us others.
Braggadocious.
Yeah. Anyway, Johnny's not here. He's already in Michigan. So I will give the abbreviated VOMP numbers.
Can I just say it again, though, just so people know?
Yes.
This is 2.5 days. We're doing this on a Wednesday afternoon at about noon, 1 o'clock. So for you, for me, and for VOMP. So don't take these too seriously because it's only 2.5. It's only half a week. That's all I wanted to say. Make sure people understand it.
Okay. So we're going to start out with the VOMP numbers, and I'm going to do them. So 23 warm responses for the VOMP group, 10 auditions, which is awesome, and then 5 jobs. And Kimberly Young had a job, and Deanna Johnston had a job. And then I had 3. So 3 direct email marketing, 2 new clients. I won an audition from last week. I sure did. And then, let's see here. And then a recurring client that used me a couple weeks ago, and they used me again.
Hey, let's talk about me for a minute. Sorry, but you asked me before we went on air, before we started videoing, if I had a new client, and I didn't. At least I'm not reporting it. It came to my mind that I did get contacted by a man who said that one of my clients referred me to him.
Nice.
So new client from a referral, those are extra gold.
I've had a couple, this is not to one up your story, but I'm going to. I've had two newer clients the last maybe month that 2 people have used me from 2 different places, and their colleagues have now used me. They've sent me over to a colleague. So in your face, I'm better than you.
Actually,
I had it even better. I knew that was coming. I knew you were going to pretend to one-up me there. But I'm going to finish my numbers.
You've lived with me long enough.
Anyway, I had 3 jobs from direct email marketing, 1 or 2 new and 1
Seriously.
recurring.
You're a good example. You're hanging in there.
Yeah, I mean,
You're working
I
hard
can't
at
stop
it.
now.
Hybrid too.
Yes, sir. 3 warm responses this week. It's only Wednesday afternoon. 2 auditions.
Boom.
Don't know about those yet. Like I said, 3 jobs. Once again, 2 new, 1 recurring. The new jobs, one was $100, the other one's $250, and then the recurring is $200 for about 13 minutes of audio. So I'm also doing the work. Upwork was rough this week. $9. Made $9 this week on Upwork. It's better than 0. And then Fiverr beat Upwork. I had $55 job, and I get $44. 0, big goose egg once again on voice 1, 2, 3. I'm still doing the work. I'm not slacking. I'm sending out not direct email marketing on that behalf, but sending out auditions and samples. And then I did 9 hours of editing for you because you sent your out of studio notices, and you always people always send you stuff in advance, it seems like. I sent mine out too. I don't think I got any jobs because of that. But then I also used that as a marketing ploy, a marketing strategy. But I also continued to send out my regular emails yesterday and today. So hopefully that won't come back to bite me, but it's a risk I'm willing to take right now. So anyway, grand total of $783, and it's 2.5 days in. So just think if I would have had 2 more days.
$750 per week. Last week he was under by a little bit.
$640 I think I made last week.
Oh yeah. The
week before that I had $1,400.
Yep.
Got a good memory.
Yeah.
When the numbers aren't very big, it's easy to have a good memory. All right.
Well, congratulations.
Let's hear about yours, and then we've got a little something to talk about after this.
Okay. So 2.5 day week. I had 8 jobs on Fiverr.
Oh.
Somebody asked me if I would make sure I did the number of jobs. So I'll try to remember to do that. 8 jobs on Fiverr, $590. Several of them were just little revisions. Upwork, I had 1 job, $90. $90. So I'm glad about that. And then direct email marketing, $2,502.16.
Wow.
That's 6 jobs, $2,502.16. My total for 2.5 days, $3,182.16. That's close to what I need.
Yeah, you were right on track there it's unfortunate.
$3,182.16 for my week. And that's it for me.
I just was going to say something before we get into that. I'm looking forward. A lot of people probably usually say, oh, this is the worst time of year because it's the last quarter and there's lots of holidays.
Yep.
Now, last year, this time was my income was going like this, barely, and it shot up in September, October, November, and December. I had my really good 4 months. That could not be true for this year, but I'm looking forward to it because it could be as well.
Yep.
So anyway, just was going to say that.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching our numbers. Johnny will be back here next week. We've got a little something to talk about. It was just a comment made.
Yeah, and I don't know how much I have to say, but maybe you've got a little something. But I'd like to mention the fact that people are commenting and what they're saying, and so we appreciate that. Go ahead.
So is Steve from maybe I shouldn't say his name.
Probably not. Just go with Steve.
Yeah, I was just going to use that.
Yeah.
So he said, A+ on the list. Don't forget the tech gatekeepers that say you won't be able to book work with a condenser mic, and any space that's not a whisper room is unacceptable. Probably in congruence with our Todd's Tips video. I'm guessing that's you don't like VO gatekeepers, just the certain gatekeepers.
Yeah.
And I'll go right there and say that I agree because I started in my closet with clothes around me. It's not even a walk-in closet. It doesn't have a door. I built a hobo fort out of moving blankets and PVC pipe and sent my nose hairs. Sent my noise floor to a audio engineer, and he hooked me up. And so I was able to make money. I don't know how much money I made. Probably close to $20,000 altogether in my first year, and I don't know how long I had it, 7-8 months that I had the hobo fort. So it's easily possible that you can make money while not have. That's obvious. It's obvious. I'm agreeing with Steve on this, but people who are coming by and saying, "Well, I heard that you couldn't." That's not true. You want to have a good, a solid noise floor, and you want to have as good equipment as you possibly can, and have great equipment. Space.
Yeah, quiet space is the most important thing. But would you say this, Hudson? So here you're saying that that you made money in the hobo fort, but in the last 7 months, maybe you've had a whisper room.
Yeah, I
think
it's at least 7 months.
Your income continues to go up. But would you say that some people would say, see, your income started going up because you got a whisper room, but your sound hasn't changed that much. It's your continued marketing efforts.
I would say that it's also with that time it's improving by
your
doing
craft,
it.
your performance,
Is just getting behind the mic more, being comfortable with it. Learning what this read style takes, what this one does, what how my voice reacts to the mornings. I think it's just getting to know yourself better as a voice artist.
Yeah.
But also, nobody is very good right away. I mean, unless you've been in acting for a long, long time, you're probably not going to be just super duper dandy right away. Yeah. So I would think that's part of it too. But my marketing has continued to just stay consistent, and that's
the big thing. Yeah.
That's probably the big thing. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to have a whisper room. Certainly, it doesn't hurt to have good equipment.
No, it's fun.
Very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah, I can mow. Man, I'm having problems today. I can record sometimes when people are mowing, and depending on what side of the house they're on. But with the air conditioning, I used to not be able to. Air conditioning, it would rumble my mic.
Yeah,
now that I have a whisper room.
So there's benefits, no doubt about that. Yeah.
And people can vacuum in certain places, not the room next to me. People can use the bathroom without they can flush the toilet and stuff like that and not have to worry about me. My closet went right up against
Bathroom,
the bathroom. So people would shut the door and I would hear it, and turn the faucet on and I could hear it. Anyway, so there are drawbacks to that, of course, but it's not impossible. Anyway, go ahead. That was...
what was I going to say?
Maybe you
I
said
think what Steve's point is, and I think he's reacting to my point, which is just be careful. Just be careful that you don't just, when somebody says something, I call them VO elitists, those people that kind of pat us on the head and say, oh, you're on Fiverr, you're hurting the industry, or you sure go ahead, be on Fiverr and make a little bit of money to have a hamburger, or have a hobby on Upwork or something like that.
They have fun in your closet.
Yeah, they patronize you. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there, even the VO elitists, the gatekeepers, who have good things to say. Just be careful not to take it hook, line, and sinker and say, oh, I can't do it because they told me I couldn't do it, or I have to do this kind of training, or I have to go to their conferences, or I can't do this before this, or I shouldn't be on this. That's basically what I'm telling you, is most of the things that I do are not right on the path of all the people that say, this is how you have to do it to be successful. I don't do it on purpose. I don't try to do things on purpose against the grain. It's just, I did all these things and built a successful business by just doing these other things. And I followed a different path. So the point is you can too. That's my point. And thanks, Steve.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, we appreciate that. You can ask us questions or put comments on our videos anytime you want. We always enjoy them. If you're interested in more videos like this, we have a whole playlist of numbers that we've done that's kind of... you could see Dad's, how his weeks go, and also my journey as I've been just slowly moving up the ranks. So check those out if you're interested. We also have Todd's tips and then listener VO questions. Feel free to check those out. If you have a question, like I said, we would be happy to give our take on it. So anyway, have a good rest of your week and weekend, and we'll see you next week for more voiceover related stuff. See ya.